welcome to Behind the Mic Sports Show. I'm your host, Mary, but unfortunately, I don't know a whole lot about sports, but that's why I've got this guy. Mike?
Yeah.
That's new.
Well, still March Madness, so Morning Madness, which means Morning Madness table. What do you think?
All right, that's still happening. Cool.
Yeah, first round just finished. We got a lot to talk about still.
Great.
Well, Morning Madness.
Morning Madness.
We're back again, folks. The first round has been crazy.
First round has been crazy.
I don't know who all watched it,
I don't
but
know
it
who
was
all watched
nuts.
it, but it is nuts.
We're not.
I know, I can't. I'm sorry.
You're just in the zone.
I'm in the zone. Speaking of zones, is there anyone in the winning zone with a perfect bracket?
None. No perfect brackets.
Every bracket
busted.
has been busted.
I think the guy lasted 26 games, I think I saw. The Maryland UConn game was the one that did him in.
The guy.
There was one guy that had a
you were
perfect
telling
bracket.
me there was one guy who almost had it perfect. So there's never been a perfect bracket.
No?
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like one or two wrong on mine too.
Yeah, no, we're both doing great right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the things. It's actually the first time ever that 4 teams seeded 13 or worse are headed to the second round.
Wow, I am sorry. I heard what you said and I reacted, but I don't really know what it was.
So the number next to the team,
Yes.
if it's 13 or higher,
They're worse than the number
they're
one.
worse. Oral Roberts,
Oral Robert.
that one you get. That was the first team that took down Ohio State. That was the first big.
They beat Ohio State? I've heard of Ohio State. I had not heard of Oral Robert.
No, I don't think most people have. That was the big one. I think 13.9 million people picked Ohio State to win that. So
Ohio State. I feel like you kind of let 13.9 million people down.
Max Asmus scored
Max Asmus.
like 29. It was their first tournament win since 1974. That was the first high seed that won. North Texas beat Purdue.
Yes.
So
I had that one.
the food always wins.
Yeah, food. You never always trust your food.
Yeah.
Purdue chicken did me wrong.
She had a bad experience. We all heard about
I
it.
had a bad experience.
She had a bad experience.
But
First tournament win ever for North Texas. Ever.
wow, and I called that.
You actually watched a little bit. The guys who had his best game was Hamlet.
Hamlet. Oh
J.V.
yeah.
and Hamlet.
I always wonder if people who have names of like famous Shakespearean plays, for instance, have they ever read them or do they know what were they named after? Was he named after Hamlet? You know.
What was his last name? His first name wasn't Hamlet.
Oh.
His first name was Javian. That was what you dream of a March Madness game, a game going into overtime. Let's see, Ohio,
Ohio.
not Ohio State, Ohio beat Virginia, which Virginia was a 4 seed, and they were, since there was no tournament last year, they were the reigning champs. So Ohio took down the reigning champs. So that's 3 of the 4 high seeds. Last one, the final game of round 1, Abilene Christian took down Texas.
Wow, Abilene Christian is a school?
4 teams seeded 13 or higher made it to the round of 32.
Wow.
So I think
That's
they're making up for no tournament last year. It's even more madness this year.
That's maddening.
We did have a cancellation due to COVID. Oregon VCU got canceled.
Cancellation due to COVID?
Cancellation due to COVID. Let's see, a few more things we can talk about. FSU, our team got a little lucky.
That was rough. That was hard to watch.
They-
I watched that one, almost all of it, some of it, like definitely the ending.
You watched at least like 3 minutes of it. They did win, but they did not make a 3-pointer the entire game.
Is that weird?
It's very weird. They're actually a pretty good 3-point shooting team, but I think they went 0 for 8 in the first half, and then they just stopped attempting them. But they still won, and then big win for Rutgers. It was their first tournament win in 36 years?
Wow, that's impressive.
36 years, I believe. Good first round. Hopefully it'll be just as crazy for the next couple rounds.
It's definitely better than last year.
Which, well, yeah. And the second round starts today, folks. So
Today,
we got
that's
that to
right.
look forward to. I think our Final Four teams are still good.
Hopefully yours are too.
Some of
Hopefully
you are not.
didn't pick Ohio State.
I know one person who picked Ohio State to win the whole thing. My condolences.
I'm sure there's more than one person that picked Ohio State.
There's probably more than
So
one.
Ohio State's
There's-
pretty good. Well, I'm super excited to see what happens next, or at least hear about it if I don't see it.
I'll make sure to let you know.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Come on, round 2.
Round 2. Let's do it, folks.
Woo!
Enjoy basketball. Woo!
Basketball. Swish. Thank you for joining us at our morning madness table, deep in conversation about all the maddening things happening for March Madness. We want to thank our sponsor, V-Link Solutions. And also, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned. Like, comment, share with your friends. Let us know what you'd like to hear next, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks!